Gypsy Rose's big takeaway from testifying against Nick at his trial, not the crime, her brawl. Now keep in mind, she did not willingly participate in testifying at Nicholas's trial. She was subpoenaed to be there. She didn't do him any favors. And she lied the entire time that she was on the stand. But her emails go to show that she was not remorseful about this at all. She was more worried about her fucking image than about this man getting ready to spend life in prison for the crime that she orchestrated him to commit. Because you cannot make this stuff up. Gypsy mentions in an email that she watched the 2020 episode covering the courtroom testimony, and you'd think that maybe she'd reflect on the weight of the moment, maybe feel some fucking guilt, maybe some pain, or literally anything close to remorse. No, She writes, "Wow, you were right. My chest looked, well, LOL, yep. I could have had a better bra on that day." Seriously? That's what you're gonna say? Gypsy Rose, you literally orchestrated your mother's unaliving. You testified against the man who carried it out. It aired on national television, and your takeaway is cleavage regret? Girl! But wait, she doesn't stop there. She goes on to say, "I got a whole different model now with a bigger seat to ride, as smooth or as rough as I want." So now we're mixing motorcycle metaphors with sexual innuendos right after talking about a murder trial. I don't know who needs to hear this, but testifying in court isn't a lingerie runway. Gypsy Rose is not processing trauma. This is someone who is obsessed with presentation, not accountability. And that right there, that is emotional incongruence, a total disconnect between the seriousness of the event and her actual response. It's not that she doesn't feel anything, it's that she's more invested in how she looks telling the story than the truth of what the actual story is. And that's not growth, that's performance. She keeps trying to manipulate people into believing that she's grown, that she's changed, but her actions continue to show that she hasn't. It doesn't matter how many times you say the same things, when your actions continue to show that you have not done any work on yourself to actually prove that you are in fact this better person that you claim to be. Because she keeps trying to tell everyone, "Oh, that was so long ago. That was like 10 years ago. Oh, those emails were when I was in my 20s. Those emails were right before she was released from prison. Yeah, 2023, months before she was released from prison. There are emails literally the same very month that she was released from prison. But you know what? I would love to get a hold of the phone calls, because I bet those phone calls are even more telling than these emails. And if you still believe anything that Gypsy Rose has to say, you still trust this murderer, and you still support her after everything that's happened, you are just willfully being ignorant and blind to the information that is being presented to you. Because Gypsy Rose is not a changed, remorseful person. She continues to act the same way now that she did then. There are other emails where she literally talks and makes suggestions that she was actually turned on by the crime itself. Like, come on. She is a sado masochist, a narcissistic sociopath who gets off on hurting others. That's who Gypsy is inside her core. What did you think about this email? Unlike other creators, I have a full-time business and I don't have a lot of time to invest into looking at these emails one by one. But if you would love to help me sort through them, I would absolutely love the help, because there is so much to talk about in these emails. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like content like this, make sure you hit that follow button. Don't forget to like, comment, save, and share the video, and I'll see you in the next one.